All right, where to sell your microgreens? So you've got your grow down, you can grow your microgreens, you're great at growing your microgreens, but where do you sell them now? So we're going to go over some of the top places to sell your microgreens. Obviously, number one, most people are going to think about is your farmers markets. Farmer markets are a great way for beginners to start with because it gives you the flexibility. If you have if you're growing and you have a tray of sunflowers that go bad or aren't good or whatever, you just don't bring them to the market. So you're good to go. You just don't bring them. Nobody was expecting to sell it. You didn't have them sold already. You're good to go. And so on for any other products you have, arugula or anything else you're selling. And you can just bring what you have that's good, ready to go, and you go sell your microgreens at the farmers markets. So it's a great way to start out if you're just starting to grow. Go to the farmers markets, bring what you have that's ready to go. One of my favorite ways is home delivery. Obviously, since we had the big health scare that went on with everything in the past few years, home deliveries increasingly became very popular. So everybody's used to getting something delivered to their house now. So it's a great way to go about doing your business. Customers love the ability to have fresh produce delivered to the door. Growers love setting up subscription services for consistent grow and income. You can get, people have gotten 12 subscriptions in 1 week on their ads and so on. So this is a great way to go, and you have your consistent target marketing advertisement going on. So you have your specific customers you're growing for every week, so you know what you're going to grow every week until you add more and more on. Obviously, then you just keep growing more and more as they come on. But this is a great way to know what products you're growing, and you're selling everything you're growing. So less waste, higher profitability there. So love home deliveries. Restaurants, this is one of the first things most people think about because this is kind of where microgreens started, was in the restaurants and as decorations and frilly things and stuff like that. So this is the way everybody started, was restaurants. Out in California is where it mainly started, and they were putting it on to make things look pretty. So, but restaurants are still great a great way to sell your products at a high value. So map check what's restaurants are in your delivery radius. So if you're delivering 10, 15, 20, 25 miles out for your home deliveries, check your map for your restaurants and stop by and sample to them and hopefully sell to them, and then you just pick them up along your normal delivery route already. That's a great way to go about it with restaurants. So restaurants' days and times can be challenging to work around sometimes. If you got some of these fancy restaurants don't open until 5 o'clock, nobody's in there until 2 o'clock. Does that make sense for your route to deliver at 2 o'clock or after? Or if they want it before 10 o'clock in the morning, make sure that works for you and your delivery route. You don't want to make 2 deliveries out in the same area. You want to be very efficient on your deliveries. And one thing about restaurants you got to watch out for, compared to home deliveries and farmers markets, you get paid right away. Restaurants typically are on a net 15, which means they have 15 days to pay you from the delivery time. Our restaurants are very consistent with that. We get them every 15 days. So you just got to know that when you're first starting, you're going to have to wait 2 weeks to get paid, unlike a farmer's market or home delivery. And this is one that most people miss out on, is catering companies. Great way to build some great relationship with caterings for upscale catering, ones that do weddings, big fancy ones for politicians or anything like that, or just a caterer that wants to make their stuff look a little bit better. So make sure you look at caterers. They're great for bulk orders. Usually they know what they're going to need weeks in advance, sometimes months in advance, and you can set that up for your grow schedule and make sure you're getting it there. So they're great for advance orders. So definitely don't forget about your caterers. Make sure you check in that. Some of them are with their own restaurants. Some are just wedding caterers or party catering companies. You can check in with them as well. Don't forget about them. My favorite way, our favorite way as our company, is grocery stores. Once you establish consistency, you may want to expand to this. You want to make sure that you're growing. You can't miss delivering to grocery stores. They're going to expect you to be there every week or every 2 weeks, wherever you set up. I recommend every week, and they're going to expect you to be there. So make sure that you're there and ready to deliver, and you can deliver the product consistently every week, great quality. But it's a great way to establish your brand recognition. People are going to know who you are because they're going to see your products. There's more requirements sometimes in this, and procedures that they're going to require, more licensing, more insurance, you know. So you got to look at that and make sure that you know what your area needs for that. And the down draw some people see is the wholesale pricing. I don't see it as a down draw because I can drop off 100, 150 units all in one place. I'm not driving around, wasting gas. We all know that's expensive barrier right now. So, and then the billing terms is the next negative with them. They're usually 30 days. This is why we don't recommend this to start with. This is down 6 months to a year down in your business because you're going to have to wait 30 days plus on some grocery stores, but typically 30 days before you get paid. So you got to make sure you can float for 30 days before you get the next one. You're still going to be delivering every week, so you're going to have 4 or 5 deliveries in before you get paid. So can you handle that within your business? So make sure you check that out, and make sure you check out our video on how to get into grocery stores. We did a video on that. If you're interested, you can go check that out. So, yep, that is the top 5 ways that we sell microgreens. And go ahead and tell us in the comments anywhere that we didn't mention here where you sell at or where you would like to sell at. What is your favorite place to sell your microgreens? And as always, make sure you like and this video if you got value out of it. And that really helps the YouTube algorithm to get it out to more people. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And we really appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. And